As soon as we hit 1,000 subs, I'm going to go live. The first person in the chat is going to win 450k VC. So subscribe, have your notifications on, and good luck on winning the VC. All right, guys, we are back. Center, tier list, short and to the point. Now, if you're new, subscribe. As soon as you get 1k subs, we're giving away 450k VC. The first person in the chat when I go live. So have your notifications on. Thank you for joining me in this one. Let's go and get started here. Short and to the point. Now, we're going to start with Diva. Diva, guys, defense is going to be lacking. He is over 7 foot, 7'5" wingspan. It's going to be nice, but the gold back down Punisher is going to help a little bit in the post. Now, the problem with this card is his rebounding. He doesn't get any badges or any help with that. So, not being able to shoot and not being able to rebound very well with 25 speed, it's not good. His release is okay. I just can't put him any higher, guys, when we're talking about can't shoot, can't rebound, right? So he's going to be in the C tier. Now, up next, we do have Anthony Davis, which is going to be on the list of the budget beast, right? Now, he does have okay badges. He has some bronze here, some bronze there. But what's good about this card is his release. His release is better than you think. He is missing a lot of badges. He can dunk at least. So far as a budget player, he's going to be fine, right? I will say that he does play a little bit better in his stats once you get him on the team. So he's going to be right there, right around the C tier as well, because he's missing quite a few things, even though he's a budget beast. Now, Patrick Ewing is up next. 7'7" wingspan, 10 Hall of Fames. Now, this guy here is going to be way better in the post, all these golds, as you can see. Now, defensive-wise, he has gold anchor and silver chaser. So this guy's gonna be able to control the paint a little better, score a little better. He's not very fast, but I will say his release is not the best. So he's not even gonna be a catch and shoot guy. He's gonna be back to the basket kind of guy. So yeah, with being able to rebound and be able to post, he's gonna be there, but he's missing quite a few badges, even passing. I like to get my centers that have good passing badges. So when you grab that rebound and you have the guard trying to cherry pick, he can get the ball down there. This guy will struggle. So up next, guys, we have Jack Sigma, and he is 6'11", gold badges on Punisher and Workhorse. But at least he gets some type of rebounding, at least a bronze. And I will say, his release is a little better than you think. He can catch and shoot a little bit. His release is not the fastest, but it's got a good green window, I will say. However, with this card, he's going to defend the paint a little bit better than you think and back down a little more. But this guy here is actually right around the B tier. The difference between him and Patrick Ewing is you have Brown's break starter and Patrick does not. So he's going to be able to pass a little bit better. So I do like this card a little bit better. Now, moving right along, Joakim Noah, 6'11", 7'1" wingspan, 6 golds. And the golds are going to be controlling the post. So if you're just looking for the defender guy to pick and roll with, he's going to be fine. You cannot pick a pop. This guy cannot shoot. But far as pick and roll, he's going to be okay because, well, he's got good size and he's got like masher, drop stepper, rise up. So I will say, though, his tendencies are nasty. So if you're looking for a guy that can really defend in the season rewards, you get this guy, you can just leave him down there to defend and rebound, but that's about it. And with that being said, guys, he's not going to be an offensive guy. He's just going to be a defensive guy. So keep in mind, he's going to be the best of C tier, but man, not being able to do much after that is not good at all. Now, moving right along, Alonzo Morning, 6'10", 12 golds is pretty insane right now. So he can rim because he does have a gold posterizer he can defend. So shooting and passing is not it. We need a guy to mash, rim run, and defend. This could be your guy. You see his tendencies. He's actually really good on defense. And yeah, he's just going to be an upgraded Joakim because of his badges down low. His dunk package as well. He's going to be quite a bit better than Joakim Noah. So, with that being said, Alonzo Morning can really go A tier because Right now, there's not a lot of cards that are super elite, but having over 85 offense and over 85 defense is pretty nice with 12 golds. So yeah, I wish he could do more in shooting and passing, but what he does it very well. Up next, we do have Magic Johnson. Now this guy's a little further down the season pass, I get it, but at 6'9", he's going to be undersized, and he's not going to be good in the post. He's not going to be able to catch and shoot. He can obviously run an offense, but that's not what he's for. He's a center, right? So I wish he was better, guys. He is fast. I will say that at least he can dunk barely, but a lot of times he's going to go for layups. You're not going to like it. His release is nothing special. So that being said, guys, this card is. I wish he was a point guard, not a center. There's not much he can really do. Far as being undersized and shooting, because guys, there's gonna be times he's gonna be in a corner. You're gonna wish you could catch and shoot, and you can't, and that's gonna be really disappointing. Now, moving right along here, we do have Andrew Bogut, 7'1", Hall of Fame. So one Hall of Fame is gonna be post lockdown. This guy's gonna be great in the defense. If somebody's spamming down low, this guy's gonna stop him. Great contest. I like his defense. His offense is okay in the post. He cannot catch and shoot. His release is nothing special. I will say, obviously not going to ISO, but he does have a standing dunk. So 80 standing dunk is going to be enough to pick and roll. With the gold masher, he's going to be okay there. But if you're looking for a catch and shoot kind of guy, you're going to have to pass on him for sure. So Bogut here is going to be right about the B tier. And I'm going to say a little overhyped. The worst thing about what I don't like about this card is going to be his shooting. He can pass a little bit, so either he's going to be the best of B or the end of A. I will say at least he can pass, right? So moving right along here, we do have Nate Thurman. Nate Thurman, guys, is going to be able to mash down low and pass and defend. So this guy here is actually a little better than you think. His jump shot is nothing special, but I will say his tendencies are nice. He can score down low, he can pass, and he has good badges for defending. So who does he remind you of? He reminds you of just the guy I just went through, right? Reminds you of Andrew Bogut. So he's gonna be right here with Bogut. I mean, if you guys are if you just look at here, you can get him now, and then he's a promo. So I will say that having the Hall of Fame in a different spot, but having the post lockdown as your Hall of Fame opposed to a pogo stick, I would like Bogut a little bit better because of that. Up next, guys, we got PJ Brown. The concern with him is going to be his rebounding, but I will say he is aerial wizard. He can finish a little bit. He can pass out of the block. I like that when you can get the fast break started. It makes a big difference. And he can defend. He's a good defender. He's just not a rebounder. And his jump shot's nothing special. His sigs are nothing special. He can dunk a little bit. At least he does have a contest shot. So, yeah, right now, I'm going to put him right about the C tier. Sabonis. Sabonis, guys, 7'1". He has good offense. His defense is really lacking. I will say that. Down in the paint, you can get abused with this card. But he's going to be a budget guy to score down low and pass out with. I wish his shooting was better. It's not. Contest shots, nice. But his release isn't the worst. But not having any badges to help support that is what really holds his card back. With this card, the three-point shot is just not going to be there. And just nothing special, really. I don't want you wasting your MT on him at all. I will say he's going to be a pass. You could almost put him D tier. It's just like him and Magic. You just need to upgrade at this point, right? Next, guys, we do have Roy, and 10 golds right now on a Sapphire is pretty good. I do have to say that. And you're talking about being able to mash and defend. You're talking about gold chase down, gold anchor, gold rebound. This guy here is going to be one of the best budget guys. He's a snail. I get it. But you can't deny 10 gold badges. They're in the spot that you need them. So Roy Hibbert is going to be good also because he's over 7 foot tall. So yes, in a half court set, he's going to be good. But if you're getting like him in transition, it's going to be bad news. He's going to get blown by a lot of people. But I will say, guys, you cannot deny 10 golds. I am going to put him in the B tier. So up next, we have Robert Parish. And if you look at Robert Parish compared to Hibbert, I think this is a good comparison because they're both budget guys. But having 4 golds compared to 10 is not a good deal at all. And then when you have speed here, I know Parish is going to be a little bit faster for sure. But I will say that having Parish is going to be a disadvantage, guys, because Roy's going to defend the paint so much better. But having Parish as a backup, like center for a budget team, he's going to be fine. He's going to be able to mash and defend. He cannot really pass. He cannot really shoot. So I am going to put Parish a tier down from Roy because of badges, and that's going to be the reason for that. Now, up next, guys, we have Isaiah Jackson. And Jackson is going to be more of a rim runner, rebounder guy, right? So if that fits your scheme, that's okay. If you need somebody to pick and pop, this guy's just not going to fit your team at all. Now, he's going to be able to defend. His tendencies are actually just crazy. He's not a dribbler. He can finish down low. He does have that standing dunk at 85. So pick and roll guy is going to be fine. But I will say there's nothing super special about him at all. I wish he had more badges. If he did, then maybe I'd put him a little higher. But 4 golds right now is still not the best. So moving right along to Joel. These season 1 cards, series 1, whatever you want to call them, they are missing so many badges. No golds really holds this card back. And I will say there's just going to be better options because of his lack of badges. So with this card here going to end of C tier, just know, like Joakim Noah, at least he can do something a little bit better, or a little bit better badges than Magic Johnson. Now, up next, guys, we do have a little bit of paint, a little bit of catching, a little bit of passing, and a little bit of rebounding. So this guy here is going to be okay at a couple things, but not the best at anything. He has 1 gold, and it's not an important gold, and that's what kind of holds him back. His release is average. Can you hit it? Yes. Is it slow? Yes. I will say being able to dunk is nice, but this card here is going to be right around that Joel Embiid. I really would be staying away from investing in these cards and buying them and to sell them and lose your MT because you need a way to get upgrade a little bit, I would say, with those kind of cards. Now, Bam is next. 1 Hall of Fame, 5 gold, 17 silvers. Those silvers are going to make a difference and get those animations activated. Obviously, rim running, finishing down low is going to be nice, but he's going to be able to pass, he's going to be able to defend and rebound. And with his speed and his tendencies could be better, I will say he can dribble better than most centers. Doesn't mean he's not like a guard. But I will say, though, when you do have like a standing dunk at 85, he's not a catch and shoot guy. You got to move him to the A tier because of that. I wish he could shoot a little better. He can't. I don't want to overhype these cards. And getting him is going to be a disadvantage. If he's in a corner, you're not going to be happy. All right. When you're sitting in a corner, guys, and you have a 65 3-point shot, I'm not going to hype him up and put him in S tier. Do have Aiden. And Aiden, yes, at least he does get the 80 standing dunk. He will be able to dunk down low. He'll be able to mash. His passing leaves a lot to be desired. Not having a 3-ball really holds him back. And not being an elite rebounder. This card here is nothing special at all. I will say that I would really pass on him compared to even like a Noah. Noah has better badges. You got PJ's a better defender. Even getting Robert Parish would be an upgrade here. And obviously Roy, because 10 Hall of Fame. So up next, guys, we got Joker here, Series 1. And Joker only has 3 silvers. That's insane. Now, he does have a lot of bronze, I will say. He can pass. He does contest shots. His shot's not the worst. And I do like that he can pass. So if you're looking for somebody to get the ball out on a fast break, he's going to be able to do that. But standing dunk not being 80 and missing so many badges, his defense is a liability. There's really nothing to talk about here with Joker. He does get those bronze, but I'm going to pass on him. I wouldn't really recommend you wasting your MT. Now, Tyson Chandler gets 3 golds, rise up, chase down, and pogo. Pogo's not important, but it's okay. I will say, though, not having any rebound chaser here, not being able to shoot, he can only jump. He's just, his release, I do not like it. I've tried it, not a big fan. His dribble sigs are trash. I'm going to say right now that having 1 gold, he's just going to be a pick and roll kind of just alley-oop kind of guy. But man, not having anything in rebounding, I'm going to put him D tier because of that. I wish he could rebound a little bit at least. He cannot. I wish he could offer better something else. He does not. At least PJ has a little better defense. But let's go ahead and keep it moving here. Guys, up next, we got Daniel. Daniel is going to be okay at finishing, and he has a silver rebounder at least. And yes, he has 80 standing dunk, so he can get those dunk animations for you. He's not a dribbler. His release is average, but it doesn't really matter because he can't shoot threes. 33 ball is not going to really stand out from anybody. And I want to say, guys, I wish like I could divide these up more for you. Like there's a lot of people in C tier, I get it, but they're going to be very similar in result. And I'm not going to lie and hype up and put these guys in S tiers and stuff. But anyways, moving on here, we do have Miles Turner. Turner can finish down low a little bit. He can catch and shoot a little bit, and he can rebound barely with a bronze. Now, I will say standing dunks there. His three-point shot, guys, it's not the best. He can shoot mid-range a little bit, but as far as three-point, you're not going to like it. But he does contest shots. I like this card because of his tendencies, because of finishing down low, because it's mid-range, and he can block shots. So I actually like him probably a little bit better than other people. I'm putting B tier because I like his release. That's why maybe you don't like it. I get it. But moving right along, Daryl Dawkins is going to be one of the best guys to rim run with at power forward because he has gold posterizer, but he has no rebounding. So missing the rebounding, missing the passing, it's not the best, guys. You say, well, he has catch and shoot. He has a 66 mid and a 30 shot three-point. It's just not the best, I will say. So Dawkins, it depends what you guys are looking for. If you're on a rim run, you can move barely to end of B. He's towards the better of C. It's going to be Rudy, and he's here, and he can mash. He's oversized. He can defend. Can't pass, can't shoot. So where does he fit? He's going to fit right around that C tier. But I will say, if you try to shoot this guy, you're going to regret it. His release is trash. Dribble sigs are trash. And at least he can block shots. So, yeah, he's going to be around that C tier. Now, if you guys ask, why is there nobody in S tier? Let's take a look. Alonzo, guys, I can't move him up because he can't shoot and he can't pass. But he does everything else well. And all the golds, he's there, right? But if you talk about Bam, Bam can't shoot at all. So I'm not going to sit here and hype up cards. Can he hit a mid-range? Yes. Can he hit a 3? No. If you want to move Bam up to S tier, it's possible. But my problem with Bam is going to be right here. If you look, there's no shooting badges, right? And he is also undersized. If he's 6'9" and he gets put on a 7-foot guy, you're not going to like the result. You're really not. He can get some things done with standing dunk. But, guys, I don't want to hype up cards and put up like all these cards in S tier. Just not what I do. I don't like lying about cards. Now, let's talk about Nate. Now, Nate could move up to A tier, and that's fine, but he cannot even in mid-range. He cannot hit a three-pointer. And I just don't think that right now that this jump shot is usable, right? So being Nate, being faster than some people, you can move him up a tier, that's fine, but I don't feel like putting him in S tier, guys. I don't think there's that special player. For me, S means special, and there's not really a special center right now. I did want you guys to understand, like, the budget players are going to be Roy and they're going to be Parish. I would definitely be looking at Roy for looking at a budget player for 10 gold. That's going to do it for me, guys. That was the center tier list. I'll see you in the next video, which we have so many things coming out. We just did a top 10 power forward. Guys, we have so many tier lists coming out. I'll see you in the next one.